Have you ever made so much du'a for the same thing that you started wondering if anyone was even listening to you, if Allah was even accepting your du'a, or if your words were just vanishing into thin air? You work so hard, but everything remains the same. You see no results, nothing changes. What if I told you something? What if I told you that your du'a is not being ignored, but it's being managed? Managed by the one who knows exactly when your heart is ready. You know, there are many moments in my life where I keep making the same dua again and again. For example, du'as for my rizq, so I can stay away from haram and build something that is blessed and clean. Du'as for marriage, so Allah can make it easy for me and that I find someone that is good for me and brings me tranquility. Dua for my goals, my future, my career, my studies, so that Allah can open doors for me that I myself can't open. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, sometimes it just hurts because it feels like I'm doing everything right, but then nothing's changing. I see no results. I still feel stuck. But to be honest, I've learned something from all of that. From all of that trial and tribulation, I've learned that silence is not a rejection. Sometimes Allah delays what you wish for because He knows that the version of you today is not ready to receive it. Sometimes that delay is protection for you. Sometimes the wait is the mercy of Allah. Sometimes He withholds something from you because He knows that if you get it too early, it would destroy you. And a lot of Muslims, especially young Muslims, are learning that the hard way nowadays. And we probably know what we're talking about here. And I came across this hadith, and wallahi, it changed the way I looked at every test in my life. The Prophet ﷺ said, "There is no Muslim who calls upon Allah within which there is no sin or cutting of family ties, except that Allah gives him one of three answers. Either Allah quickly fulfills his supplication, or He will store it for him in the hereafter, or He will divert from him a harm similar to it." The Sahaba radiallahu anhum ajma'in, they heard this and they said, "Well, in that case, we'll ask for more." The Prophet ﷺ said, Allah has even more. Just ponder over this hadith for a second, yeah? Just know that every single dua that you ever made, as long as it doesn't contain sin or cutting of family ties, you know, breaking the bond or relationship between individuals, it's been accepted. It's already been accepted in one of those three ways, just in a way not be known to you. So that dua that you keep making for your rizq, maybe Allah has built a path for you in the future that protects you long term, that keeps you away from haram. That dua you make for marriage, maybe Allah has written a story for you where the timing makes everything better and the delay doesn't make anything worse, just the way that you think it does. The dua that you make about your future goals, your career, your aspirations, maybe Allah is withholding it so that He can grant your wish in a way that it's not a burden to you, it's a blessing. It comes at the right time, because know that Allah knows and you don't. So if you feel like your dua is not being answered, don't lose hope. لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Don't think that Allah forgot you. He knows what you want. He knows exactly what you want. He knows what you need. And even better, He knows when you need it. You know, there's a beautiful thing that applies here. It's that some of the Salaf al-Salihin, some of the righteous predecessors, they used to say that when I call upon Allah and I ask Him for something, if He grants that wish of mine, I'm happy, I'm in joy. But if He doesn't grant that wish, I'm in even more joy. How come? Because if Allah grants that wish of mine, He has given me what I sought. But if He withheld that wish from me, it means that He turned me away from what I wish for myself towards what He willed for me. And what He willed for me is much more beloved to me than what I willed for myself. This is fiqh azim. This is great understanding of spirituality. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. And when my servant asks you, O Muhammad, concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me. And know that one thing is certain. All Allah has to say is kun fayakun. He says be, and it is. Everything that you ever wish for, He can give you in the blink of an eye in ways you didn't even comprehend. Allah can open ways for you in ways you could never imagine. وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. So keep fearing Allah, keep trying to adhere to the path of piety and taqwa, and Allah will make your way easy for you, just as He promised you in Surah At-Talaq. So just keep fearing Allah, keep trying your best to adhere to the path of piety and taqwa, and Allah will make your matter easy for you, just as He promised you in Surah At-Talaq. And if this reminder helped you, then share it to someone else you know, your brother, your friend, your sister, who may also need it. And let me know in the comments what dua you are making this year that you want Allah to accept, and I will make that same dua for you, inshallah. And with that, Assalamu alaikum.